Hi, I'm going to walk you through my quick time at the Savannah Goodwill Outlet on Tuesday afternoon, the 13th of February, 2024. I did pick up this pink hat. It was vintage, it had the combs, it was something that people could wear to church. It needed a little bit of cleaning up. There was a ribbon on it it was a pink velvet ribbon. I'm going to give it some good cleaning when I get home. It's home now with me. These shoes I wanted, they were a perfect hot pink. They had that good chunky heel, but I realized there's an ankle strap missing. So I think I kind of show that in a minute here when I realized that the ankle strap, yeah. So I definitely otherwise would have got those even though they were just a boutique brand. Then I'm going through the shoes. I was coming from the eye doctor and I think I pulled in here about 3:30. So they'd already removed some of the bins, I believe the shoe bins. So those are G.H. Bass Weegens, which are a good penny loafer men's, but they had a little bit too much wear. I think I passed on them. They had a scratch or a rip, something I can't remember. But like I was saying, the shoe bins have already been consolidated at this time in the day, and they're really, really, really picked over. Like those shoes were okay because they were black velvet, but you can see the bottom of the heel was missing. So now these bins here against the window are usually where they have purses, accessories, hats, gloves, that type of thing. And it just was really not looking all that fun to even dig through. So I think I just kind of eyeballed it. I didn't dig too much. This was actually where I got that pink hat. It was sitting in the very first bin right here when I came in. But this is the other side of the shoe bin, the flip side of that row. I think I did find a few kind of work style shoes here, which I need to be careful with because a lot of people, even people who have gone back to the office, I think the professional wear or the workwear standard has been relaxed so much. These are Clarks. I do end up getting them because they kind of have that ballet styling. They're leather, they're chunky heel. I pick stuff up like this all the time. So they're just a little bit of a shoe staple because, you know, sooner or later people are looking for something like that. So I did get those. They were in decent shape. Then, I don't know, now that we just passed those shoes with those eyelets, those black ones, I don't know why I didn't hand pick those up. I saw a pair of brown boots too. It's funny, I will see things in the video that I missed. These are air soles, black pumps. I do end up picking those up. I always discard the rubber band because, I mean, I don't want to have to throw them away when I get home. I don't know if they can reuse them, and I suppose they actually add to the weight of your purchase. After a while, you end up paying for a lot of rubber bands that you don't need. Oops, sorry at the glimpse at the little restroom area there, but is what it is. Now we're going on to the clothes. Some of these clothing bins, for it to be so late in the day, were still pretty full. My peak energy does not go towards clothing, so I mean, even when they put out a fresh rotation, I do not dig too hard in clothing bins. I don't. I'll dig really hard in a shoe or purse bin, but not a clothing bin. So this piece, I think I'm about to pick it up. Cute color scheme. It was a sweater, but I decided to pass on it. That had a lot of wear. I passed on that. This is the very back corner, so I guess I started in the back corner of the clothes and I'm working my way up. That had a lot of wear and definitely out of season. So anything that looks remotely like Lily Pulitzer, I will always pick up. That was actually a nursing scrub. This irritated me because the brand was like cupcake and cashmere, and then I think I'm going to show you the tag and it doesn't have any cashmere in it, and it's size extra small. So yeah, I was kind of miffed that I even wasted my time picking that up because I don't know, you know, just the label said cashmere, and then when I go to the content it's like rayon and cotton or something. So that did not come with me. I don't know if I got anything out of these few bins. I did not get a lot on this trip at all. I really just went, so that was a Chico's piece I packed up because it was just nothing notable, and Chico's really has to be good for it to sell now. People just aren't picking it up like it used to. But I went because the doctor's office I was at was very close by the bins. I otherwise wouldn't have gone this late in the day. Faded Glory, that was a cute kind of men's combo hoodie, but because of the brand I didn't pick it up. I can't remember what that silver thing was. Now this sweater I actually do end up picking up. It's a very outdated brand. It's Raffaella, or Raffaella, however you pronounce that. But it has argyle on it. It's size large. I think it had some mohair in it. So right now I'm kind of looking it over for holes. But you can see that nice argyle kind of preppy v-neck sweater. It kind of has a boxy cut. And even though we're, you know, moving into spring, I think that's a classic enough piece that I did decide to get it. There's my little bag. I didn't even have a cart on this day. I was just dragging my bag with me. Those shorts, I wanted to do comps on them, but because they were seersucker, I just grabbed them. Here, there's stripes. Yeah, pass. I'm certain there's good clothes buried there. These I picked up. They were a pair of, I think, Faded Glory, Walmart brand jeans, but they're black, and they were not at all faded. Like, they had a good solid black color to them yet, and they were that pull-on stretchy skinny jean that are easy to wear. So I got them, and they're actually in my size, so if they don't look good enough to sell, I'll keep them myself. Then here I'm meandering back down this aisle. I usually tag team the aisle, so like I'll go down an aisle and I'll pivot back and forth between the bins on either side of the aisle. This was an off-brand, so I didn't get it, but the color caught my eye. Yeah, it was, I can't remember if it was like Champion or something. Then you can see that empty space where, because it's so late in the day, they've already taken a good handful of bins to the back. That was Columbia Hard Pass. This was a bright red. It caught my eye, but it's very outdated and it was a no-name brand, so I just left that. Then we're moving on here to the next aisle. I think there's more seersucker in this bin if I remember right. Yeah, I just saw a little piece of seersucker peeking out. Apparently I'm looking it over. Oh yeah, so this is a really cute piece. It's a Merona, which is a Target brand, and I don't even, do they still carry Merona, or they switched over to, I don't think it's a current brand that they make, but it's a nice seersucker woman's shift dress. It is a smaller size 6, but absolutely classic. I just, about an hour ago, sold a pair of Merona seersucker pants that were Isaac Mizrahi collab with Target that I was kind of irritated that I picked up. I thought that might have been Lily Pulitzer. It was not. But they sold for full price. I had them posted at $20. They just sold like an hour ago. So yeah, seersucker always does well for me. I don't know what the goodness is going on here. Apparently I'm looking at something. I've got this phone around my neck in a case trying to take this video, and I still haven't mastered the angle yet. So yeah, I think my cinematography on this aisle here leaves quite a bit to be desired. I'm about to look over this blue and white checkered scarf because I thought it looked kind of classic, but it's square and just two of the sides had fringe. It was a weird brand or something, so I decided to pass. Then I'm going to look at this shirt here, and I pass on that too, even though it's a kind of neat print. It's a not popular brand, if I remember right. Is it Woman Within? What is it? Rachel Zoe Woman. I could have sold it, but that brand, I don't pick it up anymore. There's my little froggy tote bag that I'm toting right along with me everywhere. I love that bag. I got it at the bins years ago, and I always bring it with me to put items of clothing in as I'm leaving, and sometimes if there's no carts, I just use it as a bag. There were carts today, but I knew I wasn't picking up much, so I did not grab a cart, because as you can see, the aisles are kind of clogged, so sometimes it's kind of hard to get down the aisles with a cart. It's just easier to go with my handy dandy bag. I don't think I find too many more pieces here. Oh yeah, I think I was having trouble navigating through kind of the way that cart was. Yeah. I think I'm losing my steam here. What little steam I had when I arrived, because I did. So this is a men's blazer. I have a lot of men's blazers for sale, and I do still pick them up because they all sell eventually, like a men's vintage wool blazer. This one ends up having a mark on it, so I pass. But yeah, here it goes. See it? But I was kind of happy it had that mark because I didn't really want to get it. So I was like relieved when I saw that because I was like, oh, should I get this? I'm like, you know, like sometimes you feel obliged to get something that sells well. So I kind of felt a sense of relief when I saw that mark. I looked at that sweatshirt because it was pink, but it was off-brand, or it had a stain, or I can't remember why I passed up on that. That is a terry cloth bathrobe, and I just don't touch intimate things like that anymore. This piece is Banana Republic. It's a burgundy kind of sweater halter top, and I do get that because I thought it was kind of cute. I think it's size medium. There's that pink and white seersucker thing behind it. I don't know why I'm not picking that up because I'm a hound for seersucker. Maybe I didn't see it. It's kind of funny to see things in this video that I didn't see when they were right in my face. Yeah, we're coming towards the tail end of this here. That was a Worthington piece. I did like the chain link. I thought that was kind of cool, but because it was Worthington, which is a JCPenney kind of work/professional brand, I passed on it. That was a nice kind of linen material, but I think it was a curtain or a throw or something. So I thought when I first picked it up, it was an article of clothing. And yeah, I think this bin has pretty much nothing. Oh, this piece. I wish this would have been in shape. So this is similar to a Carhartt, a men's gray like work jumpsuit. I think it was vintage, but it just had too many flaws. And maybe if I would have had more energy, I probably should have looked it up, but it had that on the collar. So here's the brand here. The brand is Walls, but just a full body men's jumpsuit. And it had some staining on the bottom, like the buttocks area. So I just was like, no, I'm not. No, I don't know what that is. And I'm not dealing with it. I didn't want to deal with it. And here, yeah, I'm on my way out. I've set my bag down there. What am I looking at? I must be handling something. I can't remember. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Something I probably thought was seersucker. Wasn't good. I set it down. And now here we're going, I think, to the final piece. So I found this piece. I love Battenberg lace, and I'll get that if it's a bedspread or curtains with Battenberg lace. It just has that nice classic Victorian style look to it. So here I have a piece, and I start picking it up to look at it, and it's crisp, like it's been at the dry cleaners. It's really nice. It's like a shower curtain or a curtain. And then as I pulled it a little further, there was a big blood spot on it, and I was just done. That did it for me. I was done. So here I am walking to the checkout, and I'm gonna go home with my small amount of finds. So there you have it. All right, so that's it. Now I'm home. It's the next day, and I am going to take a quick look. I'm gonna take a quick look at what I actually got. I spent $8.68, not much. It was just over 5 pounds. And most of the items, I believe, were caught in the video, but let's just take a quick look. So yeah, here's those Walmart jeans. They were the brand. They're Faded Glory, like I said. I think these are nice. I mean, they're a nice black wash. They're in good shape, so yeah, those are either a seller or a keeper. Either way, I'm glad I picked them up. Here's that gorgeous Raffaella Argyle sweater. It looks good. I did look it over there. It's itchy, like up against the skin. It's absolutely itchy. But I think that Argyle is just super classic. So, and I just sold, I believe I sold a sweater today. I mean, it's only February 14th. People are still, they're still buying sweaters, right? These are, these pants just popped into the video very quickly. I need to do comps on them still. I'm not familiar with that brand, Linnea Umo, but a nice pair of men's size 36, longer line, flat waistband shorts, seersucker. Yeah, they're 36. So I do have a pair of Chaps seersucker men's shorts that are in my closet. They've been there going on 2 years. They're a good size too. I think they're 36. I maybe have to rephotograph them because I'm kind of surprised they haven't sold yet. They might be a larger size. I don't know. I'll probably pop them up on the screen. Here's that gorgeous seersucker Marona dress. It's just so classic. Such a nice profile to that. It's just a shift. Preppy, easy to wear for summer. So there is that. Here's that hat. I'll let you have a little better look at it here. It's kind of, so it looks flat like that, but when you look on the underside, so it's got these combs, so I guess you just pin it into your hair. It's got a pink velvet ribbon at the back. It's actually pretty clean. There's a little bit of wear to the ribbon. I don't know if I'm gonna try to clean that. But what was neat about it, it's like garden style. Like it actually has, I guess those are faux twigs, but they're like garden twigs and then a nice petaled flower. So I don't know how that would, I mean, it's pretty, right? I like that. That's nice. So that would be a real nice hat for spring, for Easter. Easter isn't until, I guess like May 5th this year, I think. So there is that. And I don't know, I kept saying I picked up shoes. The only pair, why did I not get those Clarks? I thought I got those Clarks, but I guess all I got was the aerosols. So that is actually the only pair of shoes I got, which is actually unusual for me. Okay, so I'm trying to think if I have any other updates. Not really. My sales have perked up a little bit. They were pretty flat. Like one day last week, I think I just sold $7, which was really sad. Or $7.05 is what it is if you sell it for $10, which I just sold a $10 item. Oh, I think I'm about to sneeze. Bless me. Thank you. So I haven't listed anything. I did a few reposts. I have not listed anything new. All the this thrift haul and the 2 previous videos that I did, this will be the 3rd. None of that stuff is posted. I'm actually I'll insert a picture here. Yep, this is it. This is behind the scenes when I'm doing the video. I'm sitting on that green cube and that's what I'm sitting in. I just guess I haven't been that motivated to post, apparently. I'm sitting in my studio surrounded by actual piles of everything I got in the last 3 thrift hauls. So it's time for me to get cracking and get these items posted. It's time for me to actually use my photo booth because the weather has started getting beautiful here in Georgia to where I can be outside in the afternoon, walking around, taking in the sunshine. So I definitely don't want to be stuck in the house taking Poshmark pictures just because they look best in the sun. So, yeah, that's it. That's what I got. All right. Thank you guys so much. I'll see everybody soon. I hope your poshing or your shopping or whatever you do in life is going great. And yeah, see you soon. All right. Thanks for stopping by too. Bye. Okay, we're gonna redo this. I didn't even pick up everything that I thought I picked up in the video.